The second stop on our Celebrate the Ocean trip was Edisto Beach State Park in South Carolina. There are two different campgrounds, the beach campsite and Live Oaks. We stayed at the Live Oaks, which is about 2 miles from the beach. All sites have electricity and water. There is a dump station across the road from Live Oaks Campground. Here you can see us driving into the campground. Please note, for bigger rigs, there are some tight turns and low-hanging trees, but we didn't have any issues. This park has over 4 miles of trails, and it is one of the parks built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Once we were set up, I went back to the ranger station to find out where to kayak. They mentioned that we needed to be aware of the tides. While we were out exploring the town, we found the Island Bikes and Outfitters. What a gem. The folks that run this store couldn't have been more helpful. They gave us a map, explained the tides, and gave us plenty of ideas where to kayak. Since we were celebrating my birthday, we wanted to have a nice long trip. Here are some sights and sounds of that kayak trip. Behind me, turn the wrong way. Those are shells, or it's drier because that's the more sun. Well, when I ran the other day, my run ended at the shell mound, and I was hoping I could see it.
How big of a mound was it?
You were up on top, so it was a little difficult to see. And I didn't, because I was alone, I didn't want to risk going too far off the trail. But you can see the shells over here. You see how close I can get. They're oyster shells, I think. Oyster shells. I have my Garmin on to make this exercise count. We've gone 1.54 miles and we've been paddling for 30 minutes and 10 seconds. I would see that orange. Aim for there. I can't see you. I'm trying to just not fight this and enjoy the rolls. I know. Woo! It's a little scary. I don't know how I feel. How do you feel? Keeping going or turning back? I'm getting a little nervous. I can't hear you. You're getting really far away from me. Because we were aiming for that orange thing. You're getting really far that way. Yeah, this may have been a bit over our level. This may have been a bit over our level. Woo. We made it.
Where we came from. Actually, now in another county.
And what's really cool is if you look all the way back where the trees are and there's like a dark line, that's where the tide will end up at high tide.
Yeah, because it's about 6-7 feet.
After we arrived, we walked around and explored the island a little bit, and before we knew it was time to turn around and head back, being mindful of those tides. I got salt water in my mouth, yeah. What? Yeah. Should start to go the other way in a few minutes. Fun. I'm soaking wet with the water splashing in. This is a trail that we're on that I cannot remember the name of. Do you remember the name of the trail?
No, but this sign will tell you.
It is in honor of a man who box bar in variable length. He figured out a way to accurately map the coastlines and how to,
or at least this low coast.
yes. So we've really enjoyed this Edisto Beach Park. It's one of South Carolina's parks. It has had some amazing trails and great, beautiful trees. Oh, look at that tree, that wise, all the way up there at the top. It's kind of cool looking. Some amazing trees.
Broke off at one point.
Yeah. Some great old growth trees. Your traditional Spanish moth. We just walked through the Interpretive Center. If you come here, you have to go. It's amazing. We learned so much about the wildlife here and the estuaries. And all the trails have these signs on them like this. Hopefully that's not so bright we can't see it on the camera. It talks about how you can do different measurements. Every trail has a reason, and every trail gives you information. The only thing we're going to give you some warning and advice when you come, bring bug spray. Lots and lots of bug spray. We've had afternoon showers here, which I think is pretty typical for August and this time of year, but the mosquitoes are really bad. We've gone through an entire can, pretty much. This is the thing that Steve's loves. I don't know if you can see the scurrying over here.
On here.
Oh, you can see the crabs on the bridge here. They are everywhere. So it's kind of cool.
I wonder how old they are.
We don't know how fast they grow, so we're going to carefully walk through here
No crunching.
so we don't harm anybody and hope they mostly get out of our way, which they did. Oof. And I walked into a leaf. You can see how beautiful this hike is. And this is just a fifth of a mile. But all of the trails have been like this. A little bit different trees, a little bit different views, but stunning.
There was actually a sign in there that told which kind of trees grew better depending on the water. The brackish, the salt water, fresh water.
So we always go to interpretive centers and visitor centers. We try to take a tour whenever we can when we're travel because you learn so much. Unfortunately, this time, because of the hours that it was open and what we wanted to do, we didn't get to see the interpretive center until the last day we were here. So I recommend trying to go first because then you're going to learn so much more. We would have known so much more about what we were seeing on our kayak ride yesterday had we walked through that center. The staff is very helpful. You know, it's August 2020, so everybody's still wearing masks. Everybody had a mask on. They were limiting the number of people in the building to 8. So it felt really good. There are not crowds here right now, so it wasn't an issue. We didn't feel rushed.
It is Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
So yeah. A little slower.
I think the other thing is they have a touch me display, which was obviously closed, and they had some really cool animals in there that when you were able to touch, it would have been neat to see. That little baby alligator in a tank too. It was kind of fun to see.
Got to see an alligator.
Yay! Here we are at the ocean. Don't forget, we did in fact go down and spend some time at the ocean. And then just like that, it was time to pack up and leave and go on to our next park. We spent 5 nights at this park.